Hello everyone, let's have more news about the Lakers, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. The Los Angeles Lakers have answered some of their front court issues with the addition of DeAndre Ayton and by re-signing Jackson Hayes, but their lack of depth remains a concern. With the team's Summer League campaign seeing some standout performances, the Purple and Gold could address their problems with depth by signing Darius Bazley to a team-friendly deal. Former Oklahoma City Thunder forward Darius Bazley is making a strong case for having a place in the NBA. The forward last appeared in the NBA with the Utah Jazz during the 2023-24 season. Following that stint, the 25-year-old went overseas to play professionally in China. After a season overseas, Bazley is attempting to return to the league, joining the Lakers' Summer League squad. While the attention has primarily been on players like Bronny James, Dalton Knecht, and Cole Swider, the ex-Thunder forward has made an impressive push to enter the limelight. It is safe to say that Bazley has been one of the team's best players thus far. Before the Las Vegas Summer League, the forward stood out for his tremendous performances at the California Classic, even helping the Purple and Gold secure a 2-1 record. His most impressive performance at the California Classic came against the San Antonio Spurs, when the forward recorded 27 points, 13 rebounds to go with 2 blocks. Bazley's elite athleticism has been reflected on both ends of the floor, with his shot-blocking ability gaining particular attention. While not known for his three-point shooting, his productivity from the perimeter has been quietly consistent in a limited capacity. The 25-year-old has remained effective even as the Summer League action has shifted to Las Vegas. In the game against the Dallas Mavericks, Bazley started off slow, recording 8 points and 11 rebounds in the 87-85 loss. Now coming off a 94-81 win against the New Orleans Pelicans, the Purple and Gold have secured their first win of the tournament. In his second game as a starter, Bazley put up a solid performance of 12 points and 10 rebounds against the Pelicans. His defensive prowess stood out as the forward recorded a remarkable 5 blocks to anchor the team's defense. By the looks of it, the showdown for a front-court roster spot will come down to Cole Swider and Darius Bazley. Swider's offensive output cannot be overlooked in this context, but Bazley's impact on both ends of the floor, his athleticism, and his experience of being in the NBA could all be considered relevant factors, making a solid case for the Purple and Gold to give him an opportunity. For his career, the 25-year-old has recorded an average of 8.9 points and 5.2 rebounds. This is solid productivity for a role player coming off the bench. Given the Lakers' need for wing depth, Bazley could be a viable fallback option if their preferred targets fall through. When also considering the kind of players the Purple and Gold are willing to include in trade negotiations, the forward might find himself in a favorable position as potential roster spots become vacant. Now let's go to another video. Don't forget to leave a like. The Los Angeles Lakers find themselves at a bit of a crossroads concerning their superstar pairing of LeBron James and Luka Doncic. While the addition of Doncic has ushered in a new era for the Purple and Gold, the uncertainty linked with James' future with the team demands more attention. The trade saga involving James is at a stage where 4 teams have reportedly shown an interest in acquiring him. The likelihood of the forward leaving the franchise seems more realistic as the relationship between the organization and the player turns sour. The Athletic's Dan Woik shared some insight on this, stating that the cause of the rift could be the franchise's plans for the future. He wrote, "Much of the tension appears to stem from the Lakers' desire to keep their salary cap sheet as clear as possible starting next summer, allowing them to find Luka Doncic's future partner either in free agency or via trade when they'll have access to use first-round picks in 2026, 2031, and 2033 for a single trade." When considering the Lakers' intentions of letting go of Dorian Finney-Smith to clear cap space for the future, it is evident that these plans are in effect. With the Purple and Gold currently favoring Luka Doncic's timeline, they will look to surround him with the necessary talent to succeed. In light of this, it is also possible that the team could target a star in the front court as a priority, primarily to complement Doncic's playing style. After considering these factors, we explore 3 potential stars that the Lakers could pair with Doncic. Giannis Antetokounmpo is an interesting name to consider among the superstars in the league. Given the offseason drama surrounding him, Antetokounmpo would make for a solid target, but not necessarily via trade. The possibility of a trade was enticing earlier in the offseason, with several teams emerging as potential landing spots. But a recent statement by the Milwaukee Bucks president effectively rules out any such move at the moment. This doesn't necessarily shut the door on acquiring Antetokounmpo. The Bucks' current roster isn't primed to win. In addition to this, the 30-year-old forward has a $456,560 Cowboys player option for the 2027-28 season. This opens up the possibility of signing him in free agency, a period when the Lakers are also expected to have enough cap space to land a superstar. The notion of pairing Antetokounmpo with Doncic is truly intriguing. The Greek forward is one of the most dominant players in the league, having averaged 30.4 points, 11.4 rebounds, and 6.5 assists per game last season. With the burden of playmaking taken out of his hands, a 1-2 pairing of Doncic and Antetokounmpo would be extremely formidable. While there would be some immediate issues with adjustment, the eventual product could be worthy of contending for the title. The challenge in this scenario is the sheer number of variables at play. With many elements outside the Lakers' sphere of control, the purple and gold could struggle with completing such a deal. We can imagine a three-team blockbuster coming together that could see the Los Angeles Lakers land two of the league's most intriguing young talents, while the Golden State Warriors reload with front-court versatility and the Utah Jazz fortify their future draft firepower. While specifics will be discussed more below, we suggest that Los Angeles acquire Jonathan Kuminga and Walker Kessler, two budding stars with all-star upside, alongside the steady Chris Boucher. Meanwhile, Golden State reportedly gains a rugged two-way wing in Rui Hachimura, the stretch big Maxi Kleber, and Duke draft gem Kyle Filipowski. At its core, the trade could change basketball in the Western Conference. The Lakers chase athleticism and length, the Warriors shore up spacing and shot creation, and the Jazz double down on youth and assets. But with restricted free agents in the mix, and the Jazz notoriously protective of their core, especially Kessler, expect sharp negotiations if this deal were to commence. Stay tuned. The talking points about draft capital, salary structure, and fit could fuel heated punditry for weeks. With this proposed trade idea, let's break down how it could play out for each team involved. The Lakers, already a powerhouse, would turbocharge their championship odds with the addition of Jonathan Kuminga and Walker Kessler. Kuminga brings a dynamic 15.3 PPG on 45.4% shooting, showcasing growth in the playoffs with 4 20-plus point games behind 48.4 FG% and 40% 3PT. His versatility across wing and forward spots fits seamlessly alongside LeBron and Luka, giving LA athleticism and scoring punch off the bench. Walker Kessler towers as one of the league's premier rim protectors, averaging 12.2 RPG, 5th in NBA, and 2.4 blocks per game, shooting a stunning 66.3%. His interior defense would anchor the Lakers, particularly vital come playoff time when paint dominance matters most. And with established spacing threats, Kessler's presence would force opponents into uncomfortable interior matchups. Let's not overlook Chris Boucher, 10.0 PPG, 4.5 RPG. His 3-and-D skill set adds veteran depth. He stretches the floor and brings playoff familiarity, an underrated luxury for title contenders. For the Lakers, this trio isn't just a trade, it's a strategic chess move aimed squarely at reclaiming Western Conference supremacy. Golden State addresses its Achilles heel, contested two-man lineups and interior mismatches by landing Rui Hachimura, Maxi Kleber, and Kyle Filipowski. Hachimura injected toughness last season, averaging 13.1 PPG, 5.0 RPG with the Lakers, and consistently defended elite wings. He brings rugged mid-post spacing at a position of need. Maxi Kleber, while undrafted, provides deadly shooting and size, spacing the floor with 35.4% 3PT for his career at 6'10" and is playoff tested. Filipowski, though young, averaged 9.6 PPG and 6.1 RPG with juke efficiency and is poised to make the leap to a stretch big role. His 35% shooting on 1.1 threes made per game hints at a steady rotation piece. This trio reframes the Warriors' front court, melding spacing and toughness with the Curry-Podziemski backcourt. It's a solid rebalance. Inside coverage meets outside threat. For Golden State, the long-bellied roster transformation comes just in time to combat rising contenders.